Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. My name's Peter Drury and here's my co-commentator for the game. It's Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter. It's great to be on board.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. We have already started here. An early chance there, first of the game.
Foden clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him there.
And we have our very first corner. He gets big! He scored! A wonderful delivery, and all it needed was a touch.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So, a breakthrough already. Aims beyond the defence. Looking tidy in possession here. And here's Eze. Alexander-Arnold picks it up out wide. Ruben Dias cuts out the pass. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
North Macedonia clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
That's a good ball out wide. Saliba spots it and intercepts. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Alexander-Arnold. Isak might just make this. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Bernardo Silva. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Bernardo Silva going face-to-face with his great rival. And Kovacic. Saliba gets over and intercepts. Cucurella. Foden. Cross flung in towards the middle.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
It's a pretty loose pass. Eze running with the ball. So what can they make of this? He's shifting through the gears here. There's the shot! Bernardo Silva. Kovacic. And he cuts out the supply. He steps in, and that's the end of that. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Doku. Great vision. De Bruyne. Oh, that's fabulous. And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Cleared without hesitation. And now a sudden chance to counter. Applies the finish! Oh, denied brilliantly!
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Doku will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And Bernardo Silva! They're going to be quick to recover this. Cucurella. Savinho. Now it's Isak. Eze. Driving through the middle. Kovacic. Passing is crisp and sharp. Over to the left.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It's an inviting-looking ball, that.
That will annoy the manager. They're making themselves too predictable here.
And here's Doku. Doku! It's hit the crossbar.
Doku really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Now it's Doku, and this is De Bruyne. Van de Ven gets it away. Now it's Savinho.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
That looks a good cross. Eze.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Defending was strong and firm. And it's De Bruyne.
There will be 1 minute at a
And
time.
here's Haaland. And Bernardo Silva! They've scored! And this is getting better and better. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Bernardo Silva demonstrated.
And the referee brings the first half to a close. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
A happy wedding anniversary.
It has been a remarkable contest, decorated by goals, and 2 between them at half-time. So off we go once more. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Savinho. Eze receives it in a good position here. Kovacic. Now Foden. Kovacic.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
And he's picked it up out wide. Terrific header! Oh, off the bar! He has done it! The second half sparked straight into life. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
That's really good anticipation too, Peter. Just instinctively knew where the ball would be and where he needed to put himself.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
The manager must have given them an earful at half-time, and fair play because it seems to have worked. They've got to kick on from here now.
That pass has been well intercepted. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
That's the keeper's ball. That has been slung wide. Up he goes! Oh, crossbar! It's there! They are right back in business.
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Well, I admire players who do that because...
That's a foul, no two ways about it. And no surprise, that's a booking. It's anyone's ball now.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Now it's Doku. And it's Kovacic. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cucurella. And here's the chance to counter. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out. Haaland really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Kovacic. De Bruyne. De Bruyne was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And that has been clubbed away. And here's Isak. Savinho. Big chance! Oh, he's managed to get it all wrong.
Savinho deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their
Coming
benches.
on the field is number 16.
Well, Peter,
Rodri.
just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
And the shot! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front. Piercing, and with pinpoint accuracy, he forces it through.
Yeah, Peter, I think we've got to give the keeper some slack here because he didn't have the great...
Climbs up big! And it's in! And the lead lost no time at all!
Yeah, since going a goal down, they've dug in to produce a really fine spell, which for me deserved that equaliser.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Oh, Waters, he's had a shot! And it's hit the woodwork and out! And he was quick to react.
Might want to be careful there.
This is intriguing. Next goal critical.
It's a very open game and an exciting watch. There are no signs of nerves or caginess from either team. This pitch is go-for-it territory right now.
Knocks it into space.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Rodri. Chance here to counter. Can he get on the end of this? And no, that is pretty much the end of that. They'll have one final crack at it. Foden.
4 added minutes
It's
has been
Bernardo
indicated.
Silva. Here's Rodri. Threads one in. It's a promising position. Elects to cross. Van der Ven with the clearance. Haaland. Spread out to the left. Nicely weighted ball. Udogie providing an outlet on that flank. That has been knocked clear. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly. And it's made its way to him. He's had it taken off him. And there goes the final whistle. Magic. What a magical football match. And genuine respect all round. So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
Hello,
A clear
everybody,
night,
and welcome
all the
to
ingredients
today's
for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert, Jim Beglin.
Well, thanks for that, Peter. I'm more than ready to get going here.
Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running all... Doku! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Doku clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Zubimendi. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Kevin De Bruyne. He's just one of the best strikers of the ball you'll ever see, and that applies just as much to his passing game as it does to his shooting prowess. He generally likes to keep things simple, taking as few touches as possible, but making every one of them count. I've got a feeling he's going to be a real handful for the opposition here.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Now it's Haaland. Can he finish? He's got away with one there.
It's really well read here, but having done the hard part, he'll be slightly disappointed not to make more of it.
Kovacic. Now it's Haaland. Played out to the right. Now that looks a decent ball. It's a promising position.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
He's gone for goal! He's done very well to get to that.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Savinho is wide and looking to get onto this. Now it's Eze. Eze will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Very nicely done. Oh, good ball. Cucurella. Van de Ven.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top. Oh, smashing header! Stones is there, and he can get that clear. Branthwaite makes the interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Vardiol. For De Bruyne. And here's Bernardo Silva. Spread out to the left. Bernardo Silva gives it back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Passing is crisp and sharp.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. 15 minutes till half-time. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Eze. Bernardo Silva. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
It's an inviting-looking ball, that. Saliba. And he cuts out the supply. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. And it's played in. Zubimendi getting this one clear. Threads one in.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Isak can get it clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Savinho. That has been cut short. And here's Isak. Now it's Eze. Shot could be on. And a chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Corner number 2 then. Walker tries to clear. Delivers the ball. And he gets rid in a hurry. Van de Ven. Played out wide.
There will be 1 minute
Isak.
added time.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. De Bruyne. Foden. There's the whistle for half-time. So we go in at half-time with both defences still yet to be breached. They rather cancelled each other out in the first period. Let us see what the second half brings.
It is now time for our special lottery.
See your views on the first half.
Look, I think sometimes they're crossing for crossing's sake. It's percentage football. The more balls you get in the box, the likelier it is to score. Well, that's good to a point, but they also need an alternative.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, Bernardo Silva.
Whistle goes,
Number
and we
13,
start the second half.
Doku. Coming on the field.
So neither side has yet
Number
broken
18,
through.
Omar Mamouche. Number 16, Rodri.
Zubimendi. Now Saliba. Zubimendi.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Now it's Isak. Oh, no joy this time. Ruben Dias. Oh, he's felt that, hasn't he? Cucurella. Savinho. There's no flag. Ball comes in. Rodri. Oh, easy pickings there. That has not gone well. Looking for the run. Look at the space here. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
That's simply brilliant defending. They were outnumbered, but he still came out on top. Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Foden. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that is a little undercooked. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here. Much more in your face.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind him up in the process, Peter.
Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them. Rodri. De Bruyne, out to the right. And here's Marmoush. And that's very disappointing, it has to be said. Cucurella. Stones gets over and intercepts. Kovacic. Ruben Dias. Vardiol. Vardiol, just like so many of his contemporaries, is proving very good at driving forward. And he's made sure that's not getting through. Rodri. And it's Rodri. And Vardiol crossed into the box. Oh, well played.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Cucurella.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Isak looking to get on the end of this. Good read, needed to be.
Well, there's no doubt that they want to win this, Peter. They'll have to maintain the energy and dynamism until the very end, though.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough.
Substitution on the field. Number 7.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Phil Foden.
Vardiol.
Coming on the field. Number 22.
So, Jim, is that the manager telling the forwards that they must stay forward for now?
Well, I think he just is concentrating on the shape here, and he wants them to press as high as they can and get in the right position to do that collectively.
Aimed beyond the defence. And he's picked it up out wide. He has a look out, and that's played in low.
Well, not the worst attempt. A little technical tweak should help the quality.
Five minutes left on the clock.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster. Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Haaland. That's pretty clear. It is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. Well, no question, Jim. The referee has seen that as a professional foul.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to blink. This is just a spontaneous reaction.
He's having a shot! Oh, split-second reaction.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
substitution on the field. Number
Desperate
3,
defending required here.
Walker. Coming on to replace him is number 34.
Terrific header! Oh, off the bar! Oh, what about that? Finally! Great corner, and he did the rest.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
So the first moment of real significance.
This is the perfect example of how to play with a man advantage.
And that will be the final act. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only real...